some keys to the defense in the second half. I think you held them to 42.
Yeah, just keying in on the game plan, knowing what they were trying to do, and then trying to make that tough and make them beat us doing something else.
Dub, I think 10 different guys had an assist. What did you feel in terms of just the energy that the ball had tonight?
I think we did a good job moving the ball, trusting one another. We didn't really do a good job of that in the Houston game, and it didn't allow us to really get out in transition or kind of have any flow. So I think we did a really good job there trusting each other. I think a lot of that, too, stemmed from our defense. I thought we were flying around really well and did a good job with our rotations, understanding the game plan. And I think our defense kind of sparks our offense. So when we're in that defensive mode, just trusting each other, I think kind of flows into our offense, and you can kind of see it from there.
Chet, Mark, you weren't necessarily super happy with the way things played out last game for you. So just obviously all season you had never fouled out once. Going from that to tonight, you get 8 free throws. Just a general performance, you have 1 foul. Just talk to me about that flip and just the difference in these 2 games. Obviously, way different teams.
Yeah, I mean, you can always look at last game and be like, just wasn't my night, and just call it one of those. But I never try to do that. I always try to see where I can be better. And a couple of the fouls were silly, a couple of the fouls were questionable, and then it all adds up. And then on top of that, I had some fatigue and bad decision making in that game. So there was a lot I could clean up. Made sure I watched the film, figured out what I could be better at, and then came in more focused and ready to go tonight.
And for either of you, Josh, we talked in LA back in January or so, and he was just mentioning the low points of this whole thing where he's having to adjust to teams defending him the way they've been. And now, obviously he's had this recent stretch of play where he's been way better. He was just talking about the different approach, the different energy he has for the game. Just from your points of view, just in terms of emotions, like how have you seen him, maybe be different this time around compared to when he was first started dealing with that?
I think he just changed his mindset a little bit. We try to instill confidence in him, and I think constantly just let him know that we're here as a team. We're probably going to be, especially during that stretch, the only people at that time, that will be able to be close enough to talk to him and kind of keep his confidence high. I think that just speaks to the volumes, of a person that he is to be able to play through that. I don't think a lot of guys in the NBA will be able to do that and kind of stick with, the drastic change in how people regard him. He stuck with it, stayed in the gym, did his thing there, and, you're kind of seeing that come back to light. But I think a lot of that is just stuff that he's doing in the dark, being able to work out and, kind of just stick to his routine and stick to what got him there and just kind of trusting his work.